Hello, fellow historians. This is a continuation of the topic that we started last week, the discussion. Medieval warfare, religion, the interesting convergence of both. Yes, it's not the exact title I used, but hey, evolution. The three articles I chose for today's discussion are not in exact relationship to the topic. While searching the JSTOR, going after the exact topic, they did not produce exact matches. So, yeah, I had to sift through the sources. And I found three that directly and indirectly relate to the topic. And and I will show you how they relate, and I will explain to you how they relate. Now, the first is Religion and War by Schuyler Matthews. Now, this was published in 1918, and it's more a modernistic type of look at the intersections between warfare and religion and how they intersect. Yes, it's removed from the time frame, but what existed now could still have existed back then. The interpretations might not have changed. Now, the second article was by David Nicole, or Nicolet. It was titled Medieval Warfare in a Friendly Interface. Now, most of you who are familiar with the medieval time frame understand that it was nearly an age of constant warfare. There was always one kingdom, principality, feudal lord waging war against another. And we all know that there are basically two types of warfare at that time. One was, the overthrow, which means you basically went and took everything that they had, or there was well, I think I'll just take this little piece and see what kind of terms I can get to give it back to them. So, by the era of the medieval time frame being related to an era of constant warfare, it relates to how the church itself and religion itself was ingrained into warfare. Now, this one is going to seem a little bit out there if you want to think about it. It is called Just War Moralities by Gabriel Palmer Fernandez from 2017. Now, the reasoning of the just war is that if you go to the Old Testament of the Bible, especially in the Ten Commandments, one of them says, Thou shalt not kill. Well, that was a mistranslation. It actually is that murder. Now, because according to the Old Testament, killing while prosecuting a just war was allowed. So, during the medieval time frames, they tried to say that these wars were just and they were allowed by God. Again, trying to entwine religion and warfare and trying to rationalize one with the other. And that is the main reason. Now you can understand how these sources, just the title of them, may not relate to the topic on the surface, but lower down in the meanings and in the context, they can. Thank you and goodbye.